So, I don't know. Okay, this is actually... I've been waiting to watch this video. I don't know if you guys know who ActMan is. ActMan is a really good YouTuber, especially if you like video games. I mean, you guys are obviously here. You guys like fucking video games. So, ActMan's a really good YouTuber. I fucking love ActMan. Let me pull up this video. And if you guys don't know the controversy around ActMan, he called out YouTube for... I mean, okay, so basically he had beef with this one other YouTuber. And then he called out YouTube for not banning that YouTuber because that YouTuber was, like, super racist and all that shit. And YouTube didn't do anything. So instead of banning or demonetizing the racist YouTuber, ActMan is the one that got demonetized for calling it out, which is very stupid. So I've been waiting to watch this video called "So My Channel Was Demonetized." Let me make myself a little bit smaller here. It's called "So My Channel Was Demonetized. Here is the aftermath." I've been waiting to watch this video. If you guys know who ActMan is, God bless, because ActMan is an amazing YouTuber in my opinion. Definitely go subscribe to him. He's amazing. And I want to watch his video. So, I need to get a new mic so I can talk to you. It's all good. I don't even have a mic for my PlayStation. That Dragon Ball update begun. Everybody switching on Fortnite. Yeah, I agree. All right, here we go, guys. This is, what is it called again? So my channel was demonetized. Here is the aftermath. So this is the aftermath of the beef with that one YouTuber. Is it gonna play? Are we good? Okay, there we go.
What's up, everybody? This is the ActMan here, and this is like the 5th or 6th time I've tried writing/recording this video. A video talking about my channel's demonetization, the aftermath.
That's crazy, bro.
Of that, and everything that has happened. Every time I've sat down to write or record a video about it, I get to the point where I'm like, I don't know if this is safe for me to say. I don't know if this will negatively impact my channel in the future or if further action will be taken against me. However, I don't want to live my life as a content creator in constant fear of what I'm allowed and not allowed to do. So this is
It's kind of crazy how the YouTuber who calls out another YouTuber that's racist, and the one that gets demonetized is the one that calls him out. And ActMan makes good ass content, bro. What's crazy is ActMan makes really good content too.
The video. This is it. Welcome. Greetings. Nice to meet you. I'm the ActMan. My channel was demonetized over a month ago. Quite a sticky situation that was. Now, first off, I want to say thank you to everyone who voiced their support for me, who disagreed with this decision and voiced their disagreement responsibly. People that complained.
I'm pretty sure since then, okay, to be honest, guys, I'm pretty sure since this video was recorded, because in the beginning it said it was recorded before he got monetized or something like that. He did, I'm pretty sure I follow him on Twitter, I'm pretty sure he got his monetization back, which is amazing.
You know what I mean? It didn't resort to personal attacks or anything like that. I had such a massive amount of support from fellow content creators,
become a member.
People
was gifted membership by Druzer. Hey, yo, Druzer, bro, you're a fucking Druzer. Am I saying your name wrong, by the way? Druzer's a fucking G.
Learned about me because of this, and a lot of people were on my side, and I appreciate that. And I also want to say that I'm grateful to YouTube for reversing their decision to demonetize my channel.
Okay, there we go.
That what separates men from boys is not the mistakes you make, but how you handle them. I think it's much easier to try and pretend like you didn't make a mistake and try to save face than it is to face the music and admit that maybe something happened that shouldn't have happened. That requires strength and confidence and a willingness to be better. So my channel was demonetized. The first question, why? The reason I was given is because of tweets I made threatening to dox and harass the family members of YouTube employees and other content creators. In other news, there seems to be a virus spreading that makes people look at everything 100% literally. The tweets I made were satirical.
Okay, so basically, let me give you guys some backstory here. So the other YouTuber publicly, Druzer has gifted Soul Squad membership to viewer. Let's go, bruh. Druzer's a go right now. He's the top with a $5 million Bugatti. Kickboxing champion. Hey, yo, you talk about fucking Tate? So basically, some context here is the Quantum TV is the guy that ActMan had beef with, And Quantum TV publicly said that he was gonna dox ActMan and all this stuff. So, yeah. And then, so ActMan, as a joke, since, you know, Quantum TV didn't get banned for it, as a joke, ActMan was like, I'm gonna be funny. And clearly this is a joke. If you know the full context of this story, this is a joke. And so he said, I'm excited to announce a new series of videos I'll be making on YouTube called Doxing Adventures with ActMan. And in it, I'll be doxing and harassing the family members of YouTube employees and other content creators. It's sure to have lots of family fun. Haha, it's clearly a joke. You're a fucking idiot if you don't think this is a joke. Especially if you know the full context of the beef that ActMan had with Quantum TV.
They were clearly satirical, meant to be a joke about a situation. Like, there's no debate. I made it painfully obvious for you and everyone so that something like this wouldn't happen. But there's a small population of people who, like, genuinely think I planned on making a video series called Doxing Adventures with ActMan. I hope it comes as no surprise to those people with functioning prefrontal cortexes, but I never had any intention to make such a series.
What?
Shocking, I know. So what was the point of those tweets? What was the joke? Well, the joke was, here's an instance of a content creator that has openly admitted to
Quantum
harassing
TV.
the family members of a content creator and posting that content on his YouTube channel
Sorry,
and
guys, hold
making
on.
money off of it. This has been brought to YouTube's attention, and they have decided that this action does not violate any of the community guidelines, and therefore no action will be taken against it.
Yep.
This is an undisputed fact. That was YouTube's decision. And so I was making fun of the fact that here's a guy who's openly admitting to harassing someone else's family, and YouTube has seen it, and they say, that's okay. So it's like, okay, what would be the most absurd type of content to produce around harassing people's families, since apparently it is okay now? Well, doxing and harassing YouTube employees' families and other content creators' families. Little did I realize the satire would become reality when YouTube decided that joking about doxing is far more serious than actual doxing.
So yeah, basically, Quantum called and doxed ActMan. He called ActMan's mother. He somehow got ActMan's mom. He somehow got ActMan's mom's number, called her, and recorded the call so he could post it on the YouTube channel. And he posted it on his YouTube channel. And basically, Quantum was like, "Yeah, if you don't tell ActMan to stop what he's doing, I'm gonna sue him, and this is getting into legal matters." Quantum's a little bitch. Okay, that's really the gist of the story. Is the guy that ActMan had beef with is a little bitch, and justice for ActMan.
I brought to YouTube's attention the fact that this creator had posted the phone numbers of other creators on his community page, and I gave them screenshots. I provided them with the person who was doxxed, who could testify on their own behalf about it, and I have heard nothing back on that matter. Now,
But then when ActMan goes to, make a few jokes on Twitter, then, he gets his entire channel demonetized, age restricted, damn near banned, strikes. It is what it is. YouTube has some favorites, and I don't know what the fuck is wrong with YouTube. When YouTube gets called out, they cower in a corner and start banning people. It's fucking stupid.
some people
ActMan is a Chad, I agree.
What this other content creator did to your family wasn't doxing. And I guess by a literal definition, you are correct. However, I labeled it doxing because it just seemed like the simplest explanation, like looking up someone's mom's address and phone number and contacting them and saying, hey, make your 27-year-old son stop harassing me. It's like,
your son is causing trouble for me, and that's the whole reason for this call.
This is the call. Damn, we got an ad.
Want to save time on proofreading?
Unfortunate, but yeah, that was the call.
It really makes editing one click simpler.
That's like okay. So basically, I guess it was basically like, okay, if I had beef with somebody and then that person called one of my parents and told them to stop making videos about him, that would be weird, huh? That would be weird. How would you even get my parents' numbers? I don't know.
and then
Corey Kenshin made a video about this. Yeah, he did. Cool. I mean, it wasn't about the same exact topic, but yeah, it was about why YouTube is kind of fucking retarded.
encouraging your audience to look up that same information.
I promise you, if you look into the ActMan right now, you will find his full legal name. You will find, just type ActMan. Look for ActMan's real name. Like, actually try to find people, you will find it. It's not hard.
Like, is that not doxing to say, hey, here's how you can look up this guy's address and phone number and do the same thing I did? It's not hard. I feel like that's doxing, but maybe it's incitement to dox, which is still terrible. The point is, my family was harassed by another content creator who openly admitted to harassing my family members and inciting his fans to do the same. This was brought to YouTube's attention. He posted the evidence himself, and YouTube decided that this was not against the community guidelines. So now the question that we all have to ask, and we all deserve an answer to, is it okay to harass the family members of other content creators?
YouTube says it's okay.
I don't think that's an unreasonable question
No, YouTube says it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. YouTube says it's all good. You can do that.
to ask. So my channel was officially demonetized because of these tweets. There's quite a few problems with this. The first being that they were only up for 4 hours, and I was kindly and respectfully asked if I would delete them through my partner.
Juicer says, my video got demonetized the other day, the whole first day when I was making the most money. Then they randomly removed it today. No explanation. Would you play? Sometimes it does depend on what you play. I also got like an age restriction on one of my videos recently, and it was very fucking stupid. They claimed that there was nudity in the video when there was clearly no nudity in the video. I was playing an Attack on Titan fan game, and the video got demonetized. Not demonetized, it got age restricted. For no reason. And I tried to fight the age restriction, they said, nope, nope. Within 5 minutes, you didn't even watch the video. Within 5 minutes, they said, oh, nope, still nudity. Hey, what do you mean? It's Attack on Titan! The Titans are not naked. It's a Titan. It's totally different. It's like an alien.
Manager at YouTube. The tweets were up for 4 hours, man. And at the first opportunity, when YouTube asked me if I could delete them, I did. That was a gesture of good faith. Yeah.
Just Gmod, no blood, no cussing? Damn, bruh. YouTube's an L.
Want anybody there to feel like they're actually under threat of being doxxed, or their families. A simple 5-minute conversation could have cleared this up instantly without the need for such drastic action. You know how easy it would have been? Hey, ActMan, I work at YouTube. I'm just wondering, do you actually intend on making the video series Doxing Adventures with ActMan? To which I would have responded, no. Here's a definition of satire. Because I don't know if there's some kind of language barrier.
LTube. Everybody spam LTube in the chat. Everybody spam LTube in the chat.
If certain people at YouTube don't understand what satire is, or maybe they're from a different country and don't understand the concept, I don't know how the joke went over so many people's heads to where the gut reaction was demonetize his whole channel. Let's take his livelihood away from him. Satire, if you're curious, is like over-exaggerated commentary. It's jokes made to illustrate a point. You could check out South Park if you're interested in satire. Political satire is a thing. I highly encourage anybody confused on the matter of satire to look up definitions and do as much research as humanly possible, especially if those people work at YouTube and have to make decisions on demonetizing a channel based on legitimate threats, and if they have to differentiate between legitimate threats and fucking satire. So here's what I don't get. If the tweets were a problem, why was action taken against me after the threat was neutralized? I laid down whatever fake weapons I was carrying and I said, I'm not a threat to you. I don't mean this. And then 2 days later, the channel's demonetized.
That's crazy. The tweets were up for 4 hours. 4 hours, and he took them down. He took them down, and he still got demonetized. That's absolutely insane. LTube, bro. LTube. YouTube is fucking crazy, bro. I don't know why they would ban Act. It's because they got called out. YouTube got called the fuck out. ActMan provided evidence for the Quantum TV ban on why Quantum TV should be banned. He made multiple videos on why he should be banned. He digged up an insane amount of evidence that I'm honestly surprised this man needs to be a fucking lawyer or something. An insane amount of evidence. And clearly he read the terms of service, and clearly Quantum TV broke some of the terms of service. and it was ban-worthy. Some of his actions were ban-worthy, and fuck. So since, ActMan called him out, he gets banned. He gets banned. Just like what's happening to Corey Kenshin right now. He gets banned. All these people that are calling out YouTube, they're not gonna get banned or demonetized, especially like Corey or Markiplier or Jacksepticeye. They're not gonna, because they're YouTube's favorites, but those videos will get age restricted or they will get demonetized, and YouTube will penalize them for just talking about YouTube and making YouTube look like the bad guy.
Anyways, it's pretty shitty, right? Now, I understand that a ship as large and massive as YouTube, it takes some time to steer, right? There's thousands, if not tens of thousands of people working for essentially the second biggest website in the world. But it just sucks that, like, it takes 2 days to make a terrible decision that could potentially destroy someone's life, and it takes over a month to find out how to reverse that decision. Let's be clear. The first and only community guideline strike I have ever gotten was over 5 years ago in the Feminists and SJWs versus Video Games video. Now,
We'll watch that video after
if
this.
I had a chance, I'd go back and I'd rewrite certain parts of it. I'd say things
We'll watch that video after
differently,
this.
but overall, like, the video doesn't violate community guidelines. And at one point, it was hit with a strike, at which point I reached out to a trusted flagger who got the strike removed and the video reinstated. So I've been a clean boy. I shower every day, unlike most gamers. Please don't ostracize me for personal hygiene.
Make sure to shower every day, boys. Okay, as a gamer, we can't be stinky gamers no more, guys. Okay, as gamers, we need to rise up, and we need to remove this stigma that gamers stink, guys. Okay, so you got to go outside, touch some grass, take a shower. We don't want to be stinky gamers no more. Personally, your boy Monokage is not a stinky gamer. Matter, am I a stinky gamer? My girlfriend said I'm a stinky gamer. She clearly stinks. She stinks more than me. So whatever she just said is cap. Trust me, guys. She's lying.
So given my history of not being a problem, again, it's all the more puzzling why the most extreme action was taken against me. I mean, besides just outright deleting my channel, demonetizing it is the second most extreme action you could have taken. I still don't understand it. This is the thing. What scares me is I still don't know the exact reason why my channel was demonetized or the Dark Age of YouTube video was taken down and given a strike. I still have no idea. I can only speculate, okay? When you report a video on YouTube, you include a timestamp for YouTube to look over. Naturally, I assume that makes their job a bit easier as they don't have to track down whatever part the user thinks violates the community guidelines. So when users report a video to YouTube, they include a timestamp. YouTube does not extend that same courtesy to its users. The Dark Age of YouTube is over 50 minutes long, and it was removed for unwanted sexualization. Okay, fair enough. Where did that occur? What part of the video did that occur? I got no clue. They didn't tell me that at all. I can only assume it was the poorly photoshopped cucumber floating.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but there's zero sexual content in that video, and it got claimed for, or it got taken down for sexual content. I've seen that video multiple times and it has zero sexual content, other than maybe this one image. The thing is with YouTube is they'll say why a video got demonetized, or that no, they won't tell you why. It'll be very vague. So basically, what YouTube does, like I've had it happen to me before as well, is they're very vague when you get demonetized or when a video gets taken down, especially for the Attack on Titan video I told you guys about. They're very vague about it, and I had to go in there and I had to assume. I literally had to contact my manager, my YouTube manager, and I was like, bro, why the fuck did YouTube demonetize this? Or age restrict this? And they were like, well, it could be this part here. And I looked at the part, I was like, bro, there's zero nudity in this part. What are you talking about? It's a fucking video game about Attack on Titan. There is no nudity. And my manager couldn't even get the video unage restricted. So it's still age restricted to this day. It's stupid as fuck. I hate it, bro.
Near Mr. TV's mouth. That was considered unwanted sexualization. But when I looked up unwanted sexualization and researched it, it sounds like it's threats of rape. Like really extreme stuff. Unwanted sexualization does not equate to a cucumber floating near someone's mouth. To me, it seems like, and I can't say this for certain, but it seems like someone at YouTube was really, 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 really pissed off at whatever I did. They either took the jokes seriously or intentionally misinterpreted them and gave no quarter. There was no like, hey, are you serious? There was no conversation had. It was just, nope, you're gone. Maybe you'll come back. Who knows? And can you imagine the paranoia that creates? It's like those first few weeks, dude, fucking sucked. My entire
Oh shit! Thanks Zorro for the $1. Thank you very much, Zorro. Hey, Zorro's in the chat. What's good, Zorro? What's good, Zorro? Where's Luffy at? Seriously though, thanks Zorro. The $1 means a lot. Thank you, my boy.
Life and reality was just flipped upside down. I didn't know if I was going to get my channel back. I didn't know if I was going to keep making YouTube videos, the thing I've been passionately doing and putting so much love and effort into over the past 6 years. I didn't know if that was all just taken away from me in the snap of a finger.
There it is.
Just Thanos out of existence because of a satirical joke tweet I deleted 4 hours after it was posted because the people who made this decision asked me to. And again, I know that YouTube makes mistakes. They're not always perfect. I love this place. I want to see it be the best place it can be. I want people to have the same opportunities that I had. And that is the reason why I started taking action against the content creator. Because I felt like this creator was trying to rob others of those opportunities. This creator had a history of terrible interactions with every other creator he came across. I heard their testimonies. I got their evidence. I asked people. This is a person that really shouldn't be on the platform. This is a person who, my family was not the first family they had harassed, okay? Likely won't be the last. My video was not the first that he attempted to falsely copyright strike and take down, which is against the law. And I saw this person as a threat to the YouTube brand and a threat to the YouTube ecosystem. I listened to YouTube's words on their policies, on making the platform a better place, and I genuinely believed in them. I believed in the Creator Responsibility Initiative.
Chasing that A and want to save time on
Damn.
Grammarly makes editing one click simpler.
I just feel so bad, bro. Like, I just feel so bad for ActMan. Like, this is what happens when you actually do the right thing on YouTube. This is what happens when you do the right thing and you call the bad people out. This is what happens. You get demonetized, you get striked, you get your channel fucking damn near taken down. It's just crazy, bro. Like, these platforms clearly want to rule, bro. And if you say anything negative about them, you're gonna get kicked off. It's kind of stupid. It's really dumb.
And I don't know if I ever should again. I don't know if I should ever stick up for another content creator that is getting false DMCA strikes, because I don't know what that's going to do to my channel. And for the longest time, I felt like trapped because I couldn't focus on real videos. And I realize I'm just ranting. This whole video is just going to be a rant because it's better to be unscripted and just be natural. But like, I would sit at the computer, I would look at the script, and I would look at my editing software, and I would just think, I want to do anything else. I'd rather be doing anything else right now than editing a video when I don't know if my future is certain. And that's crazy. That's crazy for a channel with 1.5 million subscribers with not a single community guidelines or copyright strike to their name to suddenly find themselves in a position where they're questioning their entire future, their livelihood, their career, the last 7 years of their life dedicated to this job.
Yeah, bro, you can hear it in his voice. You can hear the passion in his voice. I can hear it, bro. I don't know about you guys, but I can hear the passion in his voice. This is fucking wild. I feel so bad, bro.
Understand how that feels. Do you understand why I had this breakdown on Twitter? Why I was so like, I got COVID. It was my birthday. My channel got demonetized the day before my birthday. It was the worst birthday I ever had. And that's not a pity party, man. I didn't feel like a birthday. I couldn't even focus. But what hurt more was feeling like I was silenced, that I couldn't talk about this for fear of what might happen or what might not happen. Oh, maybe ActMan is criticizing YouTube a little too much. Maybe this is a person we don't want on the platform. Do I speak out against injustice and risk my livelihood, or do I keep my trap shut and hate myself for not speaking about it? It's a tough position to be in. I just hope people at YouTube understand that I'm a real person, that like I put my heart, blood, and soul in my gamer juice into making videos. And this was the first time I genuinely was like, you know what? I feel like this person is a real detriment to the platform, and I'm going to do what I can to prove that.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. I feel so bad for him. I feel like he's gonna start crying. Like, that's how passionate he is about this right now.
And I thought I did. I think I proved it to a majority of people. This is a person that genuinely believes the world would be better off without gay people. And I feel like that type of hate speech, it goes too far. Consistently wishing death on other people, it goes too far. I'm just trying to get everyone to understand my mindset in all of this. And it's like, there's a lot of questions I have. I would like to know what timestamps of the video violated the guidelines. I'd like to go back and fix them. It's an hour-long video. At least give me that opportunity. Because here's the most important thing. I don't know what lesson I was supposed to have learned from this. Generally speaking, when you get punished by your workplace or your parents, it's because you're meant to learn a lesson about something and about your behavior. I got no idea what the lesson was.
Yeah, there's no lesson to be learned here. That's what's crazy. Is like YouTube's so silent. Like once they do, just say they take a video down, like they're so silent. They don't want to speak to you. Like there's no... YouTube has the worst communication ever. Like, and if you want YouTube to change something, so say for example, I had my channel hacked. The only way I can actually do something is if I make a loud enough noise on Twitter. I have to yell and scream on Twitter at YouTube. I have to get people to retweet it and like my tweet over and over and over and over and over. And then YouTube be like, oh, we sent you a DM. We can speak about this. But other than that, if you don't do that, and especially for a channel like me, if I got hacked, it's kind of over. Because there's no way I can make a loud enough voice on YouTube. Or, sorry, Twitter. There's just no way. Only big YouTubers have that luxury. For a small YouTuber, it's fucking over, bro. YouTube has the worst communication I've ever seen for any platform ever. Like, it's really fucking bad, bro. Especially, like, the difference between, like, YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff is, like, YouTube, a lot of people make their living off of YouTube. And then if they, for one day, they just wake up and their channel gets taken down or demonetized or hacked or whatever, it's over. Their income is over. Their job is over. So YouTube needs to have, I feel like YouTube needs to have some sort of insurance or something like that, because this is people's livelihood. And just like that, just like Thanos snapped his fucking fingers, could all be gone.
Well, was the lesson that, you know, don't make a video and have a cucumber be within 5 meters of your mouth? Was that the lesson? Was the lesson don't make satirical tweets about terrible things that happen to you? I want to know the lesson, YouTube, that you wanted me to take away from all of this. And I just, like, I want to work with you guys to help make the platform better. I see a lot of areas for improvement. That doesn't mean I will ever stop posting videos or that I hate you. It's just that, like, you say you want to protect smaller creators.
Hey, Drewzer's a real one. Everybody go subscribe to Drewzer as well. Subscribe to his YouTube channel.
Everyone has a voice. I don't want to doubt that. I don't want to doubt your words. I believe those words, and I hope you genuinely do too. Using copyright strikes to silence criticism, to attack users, and to take down legally fair use videos is terrible. And it's something that YouTube should do something about, because the only alternative is legal action, which is most of the times flat out not worth the time, patience, money, and energy for your standard content creator. So I'm making this video because I knew I had to talk about it at some point. I felt like I've gathered my thoughts. I hope if anybody at YouTube is watching this, I hope you've watched through to the end. Realize that I'm a real person, man. I didn't mean nothing by those tweets. It was simply satire. And to understand how impactful that video getting removed was, it's like that was a month and a half's worth of research and 2 weeks of editing where I was working on it. Like,
He worked on that video, and just like that, within an hour or within 2 days, all that work he put into that one video is gone. Gone.
8 hours a day. Sometimes I worked 16 hours a day, 20 hours a day on that video, didn't sleep. That video is my magnum opus. It is the best edited, written video I've ever produced.
It's hilarious,
It was
too. That
also
video's
my
amazing.
best performing video of all time, gathering 1.4 million views in like 4 or 5 days. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for me. And so to see that momentum, to see that video, all that effort and time, to see it just abruptly cut short, and not only that, but my entire revenue stream cut short because of that, for reasons that have never been fully explained to me, yeah, that has the potential to cause a mental breakdown. I'm not a threat to the YouTube brand. In truth, I am one of your greatest allies. I just hope that I don't believe in what makes YouTube great more than YouTube does. I feel like YouTube should have realized they made the wrong mistake when Keemstar and Ethan Klein both agreed for the first time.
And if you guys know Keemstar and H3H, you know they hate each other. You know they hate each other. When they come together and they actually agree on something, that's wild. YouTube, you took a fucking L, bro. You gotta hold a fucking L. This is the thing with YouTube, bro. YouTube can't take an L. They had the most disliked video on YouTube. The most disliked video on YouTube. Think about that. The 2019 rewind, 2018 rewind, something like that, was if it wasn't the most disliked, it was the second most disliked. And they got memed on so hard for that. In my mind, that's why they removed the dislike button. It's not because of hate speech or bullying or anything like that. It's because they got fucking memed on, bro, and they got made fun of, and YouTube removed it. They didn't want to be the most disliked video, and now they're not, because now you can't see the likes anymore or the dislikes anymore. That's how much of a pussy YouTube is.
In their lives, those two agreed on something, that this was unwarranted. My channel getting demonetized was seen by everyone as completely unnecessary. I hope what happens to me never happens to anybody else. I don't think people should live in fear or feel paranoid about criticizing YouTube because of what might happen to their career. I don't want other creators to feel like their families might be hit in the crossfire because YouTube won't pursue action against people that harass them. I don't want to feel like that. I don't want YouTube to be a place like that, and I will always stick up for what I think is in YouTube's best interests. And mine as well. Like I said, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of your biggest supporters.
That's it. That's the end of the video, guys.